All right, friend, what you want to go by tonight?
I'm going by Cha.
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 Oh, Cha.
You can introduce as Cha the goddess, but Cha.
Okay, Cha the goddess. Put your right hand up and your left hand on your word, wherever you decide your word is.
Wherever I decide my word is.
Your word could be on your heart, your word could be on your head, your left hand go on your word, your right hand go up in the air. There you go. Hold it just like that. Do you solemnly agree that we have your permission to post this across all of our social media platforms?
Yes.
Is there anything, and I do mean anything that's off limits you don't want us to ask you about?
If there's anything I don't want to be asked about, I'm going to just tell you no comment.
Okay, so that was my next question. Do you understand that if there is something that's off limits, you can say no, let's move on, or pass?
Gotcha.
All right, cool, let's get it.
Okay, literally, it's no pressure. I'm your host, Bangembugg.
It's your girl, Just K, for real.
So we got a special guest here to introduce herself. So tell us where you originally from.
I am originally not from here. I'm actually from space. I'm an alien.
That's cute. Okay.
Look, I don't feel like I'm from here sometimes with some of these people. Anyways, no, I'm from Atlanta. The actual city that I'm from, Atlanta, people would tell me it's not Atlanta, but that's okay because it's none of your business because I'm not going to tell you the exact place that I'm from, but we just going to say Atlanta, Georgia. That's where I was born and raised.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, that must be like a big deal when you say it, like you start a whole argument or something.
What, this city?
Yeah, when you say I'm from
Not necessarily. I just feel like most of the times, like when you in Georgia, most people, they just know Atlanta. So I just say specifically Atlanta. Now, if I was to try to argue with somebody and be like, it is Atlanta, then that would start an argument. But even when I'm out of town, I just say Atlanta because I feel like
they don't know your city.
Sense. Yeah. And I mean, I don't really, it's certain things. I'm very open, but to a certain extent. So
they ain't gotta know it all.
they ain't gotta know everything because I'm open as is. So.
Okay, did you grow up with both of your parents?
Did I grow up with both my parents? No. I grew up predominantly with my mother. My father lives somewhere else, but I have contact and everything with him.
So y'all not close at all?
Oh, my daddy's my dog right now. I mean, we had to kind of grow to mend that and get it the way that it is, but that's probably my number one fan.
I know that's right.
So when you I don't know if you got, so you single?
Yes, I am single.
So would you want a man like your dad or totally different?
So one thing that I love about my daddy is my daddy don't play no bullshit. So I need a man that's going to really protect me and be about me the way that my daddy will. Like, my daddy will defend me to the ends of the earth. And anything that I do, my daddy's going to support it. So if I don't have a man like that, it ain't going to work.
So what's your issue? Like, you got kids?
I have a daughter.
So what's your issue? Like, do you run them off or, like, what's
I'm not the issue. I'm the solution.
Oh.
So,
and when you're the truth, people that's running from themselves run from the truth.
So they never say nothing bad about you?
I mean, of course, everybody has flaws, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's things people have mentioned to me, like, that I could work on. Because me, actually, the person that I am, I'll ask a person, like, when we're done dealing with each other, is there anything you felt like, you know, I could improve in? That's just the kind of person that I am. Right now, shoot, I've been single for like a year and a half. So I'm trying to remember the last thing I heard. Honestly, people don't be having a lot to say. What is the last? Oh, I do remember one thing that I heard, and it was to be patient with people's growth.
That's hard though.
Thank you.
It is hard,
especially when you are already at a level of growth yourself. It's like. I feel like it's easier for me to be patient with you outside of you being my partner, because if you're my partner, I kind of want you to be able to vibe the way I'm vibing. You ain't gonna be perfect. I'm not perfect, but I have one child, not two.
Come on.
So
you gotta be on the same accord.
So what you like? I mean, as far as like that's maturity, or they just don't have their shit together?
It can be a mixture of different things, but I think mainly for me, it's like maturity. People's maturity level. And I don't know if it's a lying disease out here, but a lot of people don't tell the truth. They're not very honest. It's kind of strange, actually.
It's normal.
I mean, I guess you get what you want when you lie, you know, most of the time. So that's why guys do it. So that's what it is. Okay, Give me a traumatic experience you had before 18.
A traumatic experience I had before I was 18. Ooh, okay, we gonna go real deep with y'all.
Yeah.
Sexual abuse. Multiple times.
By a family member?
It was by a family friend.
Y'all kill him?
Did we kill?
Is that?
No.
That's kind of cackle.
No, we didn't kill him. We didn't kill him.
Yeah, they supposed to come on missing or something.
We didn't kill him.
I met one girl though. She I used to date. She said the guy who did her like that, he came up missing like a week later after she told. So
Did you tell?
The only reason I did is because I found out other girls were experiencing it and they were scared to tell. So I did it for all of us.
Did he get in trouble?
Oh yeah, he went to jail. Well, before he went to jail, he kind of got chased down and everything by the people we told, but he went to jail.
that's what's up.
That's good.
Okay.
Somebody touch him.
Right. So, I guess the most toxic way you cheated back.
The most toxic way I cheated back, man. That's so. The most. I don't even know if I ever played the whole. I don't know. That's like a.
You don't cheat, huh?
I mean, I'm having to go back to when I was like young, but see, even then, like, I don't know, cause I kind of had a thing about me. I just used to tell people I was doing stuff, and
why you just break up with them?
it was what it was. Like, cause honestly, I feel like at one point I should have just had an open relationship with this dude I was with. We literally used to just, we was together, but if we did something, we'd just tell each other and go about our business.
I respect that though.
You can do that now.
The last time I tried to do that,
They lied still.
they lied.
Still.
That's what I don't understand.
For
Like,
what?
if you are in an open relationship or open, how do you still
What you
lie?
sneaking for?
It's weird.
Yeah, it is.
So is anybody off limits? Like your
What you
sister
mean?
or something? Like you got a sister, your friends? Or...
Okay, there gotta be some boundaries. We can't just be out here freelancing all over the place. But yeah, of course there ain't gonna be no family members. And no, not none of my current friends, no.
I'm crying. If I can't hit your sister, I don't even want to do it. That's crazy.
That's
That's really ridiculous. Like, why?
I mean, you might as well just be single if you're gonna do the open shit.
Oh,
I mean, different people have different preferences for different things, though. Like, some people just want their person, but every now and then they want to
do what they want.
That's what you want to do.
No, you're saying that's what I want to do. I said I was capable of doing it. I can do any kind of dynamic, honestly, that's presented to me.
So what's
Till
usually
you love
missing?
them. I'm trying to tell you, it's different.
What you say?
So what's usually missing to where you want an extra person?
I don't usually really crave an extra person like that, and quite frankly, when I do, it's usually a female. It's very hard for me to be attracted to men. I like men, but I am more so attracted to women.
It must be something in the water or something. Like,
Why you say that?
it's like an eating vagina.
Apocalypse.
Some they putting in the water. Everybody like vagina.
It's like kitty clips.
Or it could just be that, not all, but it could just be that a lot of men these days, they lack what we're looking for, which is authenticity, honesty, vulnerability. These days, the men don't got no emotions. Let them tell it.
Y'all go after the same kind of guys most of the
First of all, I
time.
don't go after nobody.
I'm saying y'all pick like the same kind of guys for the most part.
No, honestly, I think we're just in a phase of life where a lot of people's traumas and stuff are coming up, and I'm the type of person, I'm not gonna fault you on anything. Like, we all go through stuff, but when you get to lying and you're the type of person that act like you got it all together, and then later on that's not the story, then we got a problem. It's like, don't tell me this steak and then later on it's spaghetti.
Spaghetti sound busting right now. Ooh.
Okay. So what make you turn a guy down? Like me, like, you know, I ain't got a whole bunch of kids and all that shit. But most of the time you run into somebody who good, they'll be like, oh no. And then the next person, they don't know nothing about him. They'll be like, okay, what's up? Like, let's do it. And he's the exact opposite of what she wants. So what make you just be like, I'm not fucking with you?
One of my biggest pet peeves with a man is like, A man just that who can't be himself, like who hold on, and one and a do boy, a boy that ain't got no business about himself, and he always running behind everybody else. He don't got no backbone. He listening with everybody. He can't make decisions by himself. That is.
How old is the niggas you talking to?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
Cause
that sound like 19, 20.
Oh no sir, no sir. Like I'm
They be like 27.
Oh no, we talking about late 30s. I mean, I'm like, I've talked to a variety of different people, but I've talked to somebody as far as late 30s or whatever, like different people that
They don't have an identity.
Or they think that I got money, so that's good. No, you have money and no character and no identity.
Come on, get to know me.
Like, that's not appeasing to me. Like, that's one of my other biggest pet peeves is when a dude want to throw money in your face. Oh, I got this, baby. I can do this for you. You got that, and you got no integrity, and you got no personality, and you don't got no morals. So to me, you broke. To you, you rich, but to me, you broke.
I'm saying
like
that works.
Okay,
so
for
the money
real.
thing works.
No,
For
it
who?
don't.
Yeah, it worked
for tricking.
It worked.
Majority.
Yeah, for women who won't stand on business or who's not in tune with themselves. But for a woman who's in tune with herself and know herself, what you and your dollars gonna do for me when we really going through something? You can't pay your way through everything.
How you gonna connect with me?
Thank you. Cause a dollar ain't no connection, baby. And then if you got the money, cool. But let's be able to connect. Cause if we gonna be taking our trips and everything, I wanna be like, we can be flashy with a connection, not just flashy. Like, that's nothingness.
A look. Yeah.
That's nothingness.
Okay. So you date 9 to 5s, or they gotta be entrepreneurs?
I won't specify. I usually end up with entrepreneurs, but I don't have like a specific, like, it's not like, oh, he has to be this. It's not a big deal to me.
Okay, something you got attached to not knowing. I'm saying knowing it was bad. Something you got attached to knowing it was gonna be a bad ending.
Something I got attached to knowing it was gonna be a bad ending. Probably the last dude I just talked to.
Why you knew it was gonna be bad?
He was gay.
Yeah, because we in Atlanta.
No, he's not gay. I knew it was gonna be bad because I'm very spiritually in tune, and my spirit had told me it was gonna be bad. So sometimes I can come off tough, but I'm actually very graceful to people. And the whole, you see something in people that they don't see in themselves, and you're like, okay, well, let me just wait and see.
Girl, let it go.
No.
Don't nobody want to grow you up.
I ain't got time.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, last time someone got mad because you didn't believe their lie.
That dude that I just mentioned, the last guy that I talked to, he got mad because I didn't believe his lie.
What he lied about?
Still being in cahoots with his ex.
His baby mother?
It wasn't his baby mother, but I ain't gonna do that. It wasn't his baby mother though, but no, that's the last time somebody lied to me.
So would it be better if he just told you?
Yes, and I told him from the beginning. See, me with my discernment, I already know you're a liar. I'm trying to help deliver you. So I literally told him, like, just be completely honest with everything. Just be, that's the kind of person I am. If you're open with me, I respect that. You get to doing that little weird ass lying shit, you're gonna see somebody you don't wanna see. Cause I'm gonna start off like this. Hey, oh my God, I love you. How you doing? Then you start that lying shit and I'm gonna start like this. Nigga, what the fuck did you just say to me? It just
You talk to a man like that?
If he go left with me, I will.
It don't matter if he go left. You weren't supposed to talk to no man like that.
A man, sheep, horse, cow,
I'm trying to tell
pig.
you.
I'm not gonna like dog him, no, because I don't want nobody to do that to me. But
you supposed to keep a certain tone with a nigga who can beat your ass. That's all I'm saying.
First of all, there is not a man on this earth. Not a man on this earth. Not a man, not a woman. That's just gonna come in and lay a finger on me. Because first of all, why? Because I don't put myself in those kind of situations. My energy don't do well around low vibrational shit.
I'm just trying to give you a little game.
Nah, if you disrespect
I ain't running in that. I don't. There's chances of me running into a man. It's just not gonna be a thing.
If you disrespectful, you get disrespected. And it's like trying intelligence, like with the whole lying thing. If I tell you, like, just be honest, and then you challenge my intelligence, and you keep trying my intelligence,
Yeah, you gonna piss me off. Like, I'm not going, like, now me, I'll speak for myself. Like, I'm not just gonna let you take me there or whatever, but you are gonna piss me off if you keep trying my intelligence. Now, what I decide to do with that is my choice, but if you just keep, especially when you know, and then when somebody's showing you the proof and you still, but what, like, come on,
still dying about your lie. But I'll separate myself too, though.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna try, hold composure, but it's just don't try my intelligence. That's a major thing for me.
I forgot what I was about to say. Okay, are you more likely to have an attitude with your side dude or like with a dude who's broke?
Well, I don't have side dudes because if I'm with somebody, that is the only person I'm with unless we have other agreements. We do loyalty over here. We don't do that weirdo shit. And you said, what was the other one?
If they broke.
I mean, it depends on why you're broke. Like, if you broke just because you're not doing absolutely anything with your life and we're together and I'm actively pursuing things, yeah, you're gonna irritate me. But if you're going through a hard time, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're about your business, but you're just going through a hard time. Like, I'm not finna get mad at you because you down right now. Like, that doesn't, it just is what it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you have to grow into that I'm not lying no more.
You gotta grow into I'm not lying.
You gotta grow into it because it just be a point like, when like I heard a guy say, if you tell a woman the truth, it's hypnotizing. So if you don't know that, you gonna keep lying because it's like you don't know better. You always think you gotta lie to get something.
To get away with something.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like when you get a certain age, you be like, I ain't lying to these hoes.
Yeah,
What I got to
what?
lie for?
Yeah.
Like, so most guys gotta grow into that stage. Niggas just ain't real niggas off top. Like
a lot of men don't even grow into it though.
Some are real off top. They're far and few.
Very few.
But some are real off top. Because I feel like if they make women that's real off top, why not men? Because I'm real off top.
I don't really meet those. Like somebody, like it's like a girl saying she cheated and all that. You just get women who say, "Oh, you crazy," and all that. You insecure. She got fucking nut dripping in her drawers. So it's like, come on, like.
Well then, you ain't met me. Because anybody that knows me will tell you I am upfront, I'm open, I'm honest, I don't care what it is, because I'm too grown to be lying. That's weird. A grown person lying to me is strange, because who are you, who's gonna whoop your butt? Who you lying to? Like, that's weird.
But that's when they want to keep you. You find somebody you like enough, you gonna start lying. You might double back and be like, dang, like I shouldn't have lied, but
nope,
you like them enough, you gonna lie.
Zero. That don't even exist in this camp over here.
But
you ain't met them yet.
You nice looking, so you got a lot of options. So for somebody who might not be as good looking, they not gonna meet a lot of people. So it's like when I do find somebody, like most guys, you get turned down like 80% of the time, 90% of the time. So it ain't like women who get all these offers. So when we do meet somebody who like us, most of the time you gonna lie.
Instead of just doing what you need to do to keep them.
Well, that thought of mine is interesting. That's interesting.
Because I know you got a lot of options, don't you?
I don't pay attention to these people.
Like,
I really don't pay attention to people. And like I said, it's very hard for me to actually be attracted to men. I got a lot of homeboys, but I really I'm very specific, so.
Even with women. You got options when it comes to women.
Right now.
That'd be easier.
My options is business plans.
They there though. You might not be looking for them, but they there.
Okay, something you apologize for, you did it
again. These questions must be for people that something I apologized for and did again. I can't even answer that. The last person I probably apologized to was God.
And did it again.
And it wasn't even nothing crazy. It was just, God, I'll be more patient with the people you telling me to give your word to. I won't cut them off too easily. And I cut them off easy. Like, I don't really be in the mix of bullshit, so.
He talk to you?
He does, very clearly.
What does his voice sound like?
What is this? Kanye with it. Let me stop. Let me stop. I'm messing with you. What does God sound like?
Kanye West.
I mean, I can't really describe that because sometimes God talk through a voice, or sometimes God is speaking you through a dream or through a person. You just gotta have the discernment to know. But like, what does it sound like? That's sometimes it can sound like my voice. It depends.
So it's you telling you?
No, there's a million people. When you go on one of my other Instagrams, you will see a number of people telling you that I've given them accurate messages.
So you're a prophet?
I'm actually ordained as that, but I don't walk around professing it.
Okay. What's a healthy boundary you set for yourself?
Using the word no more often. Not feeling obligated to do things just because, no matter who the person is.
Okay, and something you hate about the old you and something you need to fix about the new you.
I don't hate anything about the old me. And what do I need to fix about the new me? What do I need to fix about new me? What do I need to fix?
She perfect.
I'm not perfect, but okay, you're right. We talked still patience thing that tied into the thing I was saying about God. Yeah, that's probably my main thing, honestly, patience.
Okay, good advice you couldn't take. You just couldn't take.
Good advice I couldn't take. I'm pretty open when somebody is talking sense to me. I'll say now if you talk to me a certain way, I won't take your advice. But like for the most part, if somebody's telling me something, I'm pretty open. Like I'm not just gonna be like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. I like when people can teach me stuff. I like when people can tell me stuff to help me grow and things like that. So it's not very often that I won't take the advice. But if you coming at me crazy, then I'm not gonna listen.
Okay, I guess the last time you put a smile on your daughter's face and the last time?
The last time I put a smile on her face was probably today.
What?
We just have our little fun, little goofy, little joking. We make songs together, play around with each other.
Okay, something you thought was an accomplishment before you were as mature as you are now.
Something I thought was an accomplishment before I was mature as I am now.
Wasn't as mature as you are now.
So basically, I thought I was an accomplishment then, but it ain't now.
Yeah, basically.
Before you, yeah.
It seemed like BS now that you think about it.
Nothing. I think everything that I experienced maps out to make me and take me to where I'm supposed to be today.
What's something that's been major in your life that you feel like, or what's something that you feel like has had a major impact in your life and making you who you are today?
Something that has had a major impact and making me who I am today. All of my pain. I feel like that has a lot to do with the level of strength and resilience that I carry. Just the type of pain I experience is pretty deep. And I feel like without it, I wouldn't have become as strong and resilient as I am now.
And what's the best game a mother could give to her daughter?
Self-love. I say one of the biggest things that I tell my child all the time, like, love yourself, be confident in yourself, from the way that you speak, from the way that you dress, all of those things. Like, don't let nobody take your self-love from you and who you are, because if they could take that from you, they can make you into who they want you to be, which essentially it's not yourself. So that's gonna bring misery in the end.
And I guess like the biggest goal that you like reach, and what kept you like motivated to get to it?
The biggest goal that I've reached is healing, letting go of numbness, and just letting go of hurt and pain. What motivated me to get to it? Just like wanting to be different, wanting to make a impact in the world, wanting to not fit the narrative of like most people, because most people look at my exterior and they're shocked when I talk the way I talk, or the level of wisdom and things that I can give. So yeah, I say that, like, all my healing and stuff, that's my greatest accomplishment. I feel like without that, I wouldn't be able to be who I am now.
Do you feel like with the pain that you've encountered, that impacted the relationship that you had with your daughter straight out?
Did the pain that I experienced, the pain that I experienced in my life, did it impact? Yeah, in the beginning, because there were things I had to unlearn and things I had to become more open to be a better mother to her.
For example?
Sensitivity. My daughter is very in tune with her emotions, and at the time, I was still healing through that, and it motivated me to continuously heal and dig deep within myself to remove whatever blockages so I could be what she needed me to be. Like, I didn't want her to grow up like not knowing how to express her emotions, or feeling like emotions are a bad thing and things like that. So in order for me to do that, I had to become that. It's like I couldn't try to cater to something that I don't have within myself, you know what I'm saying?
What advice would you give to someone who's learning to be more in tune with their emotions and learn sensitivity?
Someone who's learned to be more in tune, I would say, first off, be honest with yourself and let yourself feel, and don't force yourself, don't rush yourself through the process. Like, be real, don't be in denial. Like, if something is hurting your feelings, if something makes you mad, say that. Like, it's okay. Like, I feel like the biggest thing is just getting out of denial, because I feel like a lot of times we can be like, oh, I'm good, I'm dusted off, because so many of us know how to be strong, so we're trained to just, okay, it happened, keep it pushing. But it's like, sometimes you gotta sit and feel that and process it, and then keep going. Like, just keeping it running, it's gonna show up later. When you don't want it to show up, it's gonna pop up in a friendship or pop up in a relationship, that same pain that you didn't process, and then you gonna sabotage your shit.
So like, oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Go.
Have you had moments where your emotions did pop up later, like in your relationships, and you sabotaged relationships?
Absolutely. Trying to think of a good example. Okay, that's exactly what I was about to say. So I have a best friend who is no longer living at the time. His name is Terrence, and he was just like, he was a street dude, but he was just one of the realest. He was so real. He was genuine. You could count on him for anything. He would be there for me for absolutely anything. But at the time, like, I was younger at the time, and I had just experienced so many bad experiences with males in general. So him coming out of nowhere, damn near seeming like an angel, was like, hold on, like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is weird, it's uncomfortable. And like, I was so mean to him, like, all the time. Like, it's so mean. Like, he would just say the nicest things to me, and I'd be like, oh, shut up, or whatever. And I won't necessarily say I sabotaged it, because that's a person that he never gave up on me no matter what. But I'll say I regret it, because one thing that I wish I could have done was appreciated him when he was living. Because by the time he was gone, I didn't have time to say, well, thank you for this and thank you for that. So because he passed, I told myself, okay, that is a part of you that you need to get a hold of, because the next time you encounter somebody like this, you need to be prepared. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of my biggest examples.
Yeah, you said before, you said you got like a type. Don't you think it's time to go for a different type if you've been running into bullshit like most of the time?
I don't remember that. I said I don't have like a specific type. I'm actually very open. Like,
you said something, it's something specific or something that you like. You said something like that. I can't remember exactly what you said.
I think I said I'm very like specific about, and so when I say that, I mean specific in the sense that there are certain things that are like deal breakers for me. Like, when I say specific, like honesty, and you ain't gotta be all in deep into God, but I'm not finna be with no atheists.
All right.
What else? It's crazy because my main things are the things that just lack here, and like, I don't be out here looking for people. Like, I'll say I've met good people with just bad characteristics a lot of the times, and I'm the type of person, if you can be real with me with a flaw, I'll walk through it with you. I'll grow with you. You need some help, I got you. I need some help, I hope you got me. Like, I can do that. But like, honestly, one of my biggest reasons for my failed connections or relationships lately is honesty.
So can he be married? But I'm like, long as he did.
Can the nigga be married?
I mean,
Long
he's
as he
open,
tell
he's
you.
honest. Like,
Well, okay, I can't. I'm gonna tell him I respect your honesty. That's real dope of you. I'm just not interested in that. Why I'm not interested in that? Like, I can't really play the side. That don't even fit my personality. I can't do it. It don't fit me at all. Like, it doesn't. Like, I'm too strong-willed for that.
With getting rid of your I guess not getting rid of, but becoming more in tune with your emotions, have you ever encountered a time where you found yourself trying to care more but not receiving the reciprocity that you needed to reinforce that?
Like, from another person?
Mm-hmm.
All the damn time.
Talk about it. It's frustrating. I know I'll be frustrated.
All the time. Hey y'all. But the way I deal with that, like, it's like that saying where it's like, I think it's like, basically, don't let the world change you, don't let people change you. The way I move, unless my spirit is telling me to stick beside you for whatever reason, if I get to being frustrated and I get to just feeling drained and stuff, I just separate myself from you. Like, I'll wish you well and separate myself from you. Because my normal character, like, I'm happy-go-lucky, I'm peaceful, and I feel like what I put out, like, if I'm not getting it back to some degree, like, I'm gonna be drained. Now, granted, there are moments and times where I do feel like I cross paths with people just because it's temporarily, it's seasonal. Maybe they're supposed to show me something, I'm supposed to show them something, that's it. But if it's somebody that's just there and it's just a consistent, like, okay, I'm doing this, you're not doing nothing, I'm gonna eventually just wish you on your way, send you on your way. And that's just what it's gonna be.
so you don't think you could be with somebody and they can just drain you and you just say, hey, I need a break instead of just
Okay, that's
them?
different. That's different. It's like, okay, for example, I'll use this example right now. I'm about to go on like a no contact day, like tomorrow. No texting, no talking, whatever. My friends know that because I want to recharge myself. Like, that's different. Like, I'm not just gonna be like, oh, you're pissing me off and now you make me feel drained. Like, that, I feel like it depends. What level of commitment are we at? Like, do we have a strong enough foundation for me to even be like, you know what, this is my babe, we just going through something right now, let me take a moment. Now, if you just fresh in here and you just pissing me off every day, we've been talking for like 2 weeks, hell no, like, that's a red flag to me. But if,
go ahead.
no, I'm just about to say, but if, you know, we have that foundation, like, no, nothing's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna get on his nerves, he's gonna get on my nerves. But it doesn't mean like, oh, I gotta go, you get on my nerves. No, like, I'm going this room, you go in that room, see you in a little bit.
No, I seen my mom do that. She said she got drained and she stopped washing. She just stopped doing everything.
Wait a minute, she stopped doing what now?
Washing, cooking, like she just stopped doing everything. And she I think it was like 3 weeks she did that, and then she just got back to it. And she just, I guess she
No
felt
different
like,
result.
huh?
Did nothing change?
I don't know. I guess she just got tired. Like she just was like, damn, it's too much or something. But she just started back though.
My issue is with trying to be like feely, because I'm not feely or whatever, into feelings. If I'm putting forth this effort to feel or care about your feelings, it's like every time when I'm actively doing it, that's when the people don't even care that I'm doing it. It's like, oh, you was doing that? And I'm like, bro, what? Like, you couldn't tell that I was really trying to do this, or this wasn't important to you. But then on the back end, if I was just being myself, it's like, oh, you so mean, or you don't even care and stuff. So I'm like, I'll get in this middle ground where it's like, dang, I really don't even want to be being nice to you right now, but I'm not trying to change up and like be mean, because I am kind.
But being nice don't seem natural to you. Like you have to
yeah,
go out of your way.
It's
What
like,
is your sign?
I'm a Leo.
But Leo, being nice not natural?
I'm naturally nice. I'm not naturally sensitive or considerate, I guess. So I'm
Do you
not.
feel like you're guarded because of experiences of like betrayal and things like that?
No, honestly, I receive everybody as they come. I don't care about anything. That's my thing, is I don't care. So when I'm trying to actively care, and pay attention. I'm trying to listen to you. I'm trying to watch you and say,
But you should just do that anyway. That should be natural to you.
No, it's natural to me to just live my life. Whatever I want to do, let me just do what I want, and I don't have to watch you. Like, we just having a good time.
Like that seems like that will come natural, like when you with somebody. Don't you think?
I naturally love you. I naturally know that you like with Scat, I naturally know that you like surprise parties, so I know I need to plan a party for your birthday. But I may not naturally know that you want to watch Avengers tonight. I don't know, but something out of my zone that made me focus harder to pay attention to you. I'm blown if you're not focusing even harder on me, because I'm doing this. I'm going out of my way to get this done. When I would normally just walk in the house, I don't know, like do whatever I want. But now I gotta pay attention to how you move and stuff. It's just a deeper pay attention. It's a deeper pay attention. I'm not saying I don't care about my partner. Like, I pay attention to regular things, but I don't know. I'm nonchalant. I don't be tripping about nothing. Okay, so this is a great example. The way that I speak, I come off aggressive, but I'm just certain about what I have to say. So now, if I have to dial it back and be like, hey, how you doing today? And like bring it down, now I'm becoming somebody else who I'm not normally. Everybody in my family is loud. I can sleep through an argument. This is how I'm raised.
You got homeboy energy though.
Yeah.
So you just need to keep that girlfriend energy.
But that's hard.
You gotta turn it off.
So now if I'm like, hey, and I'm putting this in there and I'm doing it, now I need something back.
You ain't gotta be all like that. Just
yes, I do. My man, like girly, calm. Dang, why you like? And now also, if I get quiet, he gets louder. So I gotta be like, yo, like you loud, and he be like, I'm not yelling. Yes, you are. You hitting my decibels now, and I'm trying to come down to you. So I just be needing something back. You gotta give me the same type of paying attention to.
I guess that makes sense, especially if you're with somebody. Then it's a conversation. Express it. I'm doing this for you. Can you do this for me? Type thing. Mm-hmm. But I've had people ask me to talk, like, speak differently too, and I've adjusted it for people that I care about, because I do know when I get passionate about stuff, I talk a certain way, and I feel like because I care about you, I can adjust that. That's not, to me, it's not me coming out myself. Now, I am kind of like you, used to hearing that, but it's like, just because I'm used to hearing that doesn't necessarily mean it's always right, in my opinion. So if we have that level, then I'll adjust it. Now, something like my whole personality, like music or something, like, I really don't like that you do music. I don't like you do this. Now, then that's just something that's no. But like certain things, I'm willing to compromise and adjust, because I know my voice myself. Like, especially if I get serious about a subject, I'm very passionate. But I also try to communicate to who I'm with. Like, even with my friends, like I even had to let her know, if you hear my tone go here at some point, I'm not yelling at you. Yeah. I'm passionate. Like, that mean I just got into the subject. So just know that it's that. But yeah, if it's a thing to where it's like, okay, can you say this differently or whatever, I'll adjust it. But yeah, it just depends on what it is. I
don't feel like that's an excuse, because when women on a job, they stay in place. They don't get loud. They don't get smart. They don't talk bad.
You crazy as
I'm
hell.
the same way every
I'm about to say, you crazy as hell.
I don't want no woman. She doing that on the job too? No, I won't.
Not, and it's not, I won't say it's been, I don't work 9 to 5s right now, but when I did, it's not a thing of me getting loud. Like, I have a respect thing with people, but I'm gonna let you know I'm serious. Anytime I had a problem, I'm not just gonna go off on you in the middle of everybody. No, I'm calling meetings. We're gonna talk like adults, and I'll do my friends or my partner the same way. Like, I'm not gonna pull you in here and just drag you, but I'm gonna let you know, hey, this is the thing. Like, for example, I worked this job one time, and we found out they was basically doing something with the money, not giving us the money we were supposed to have. So I called a meeting. Everybody was complaining. I'm like, is anybody gonna talk?
Right.
So I called a meeting with the boss. Hey, we noticing so-and-so on our checks, but we was told this. What's the problem? And he was offended at first. Well, I feel like such and such. And I just stared at him while he yelled to himself.
Right.
Again, what's the problem? Because all the yelling and all that ain't backing me down. Where's the money, sir? Where's it you cheating?
Okay.
Like, but I'm not going to come at your neck like, oh, bitch ass nigga, where the fuck the money? Like, nah, I'm going to let you know I'm serious in a certain manner.
It ain't gotta be loud either. It's like no cussing.
It's authoritative.
Yeah, thank you. There you go. Authoritative.
Respect my authority.
It shouldn't be no authority coming towards me if I'm your man. That should go to the kids.
No, authority.
I gotta be heard. That's only if we not being heard. So if we giving you the feminine energy and it's still not being received, then it's like now I have to give you this energy. Yeah. Yes, because it's not being heard.
But most of the time, women, like, if like a woman who don't come from no structure, they feel like they just make up shit they supposed to do to their man. You get what I'm saying? I can yell at him. I can wear my titties out. I cannot cook. It's like y'all just figure out whatever y'all want to do.
Different women are different though. Like there's no cookie cutter man, there's no cookie cutter woman. And I feel like these days everybody has this set standard. Oh, this woman is like this woman is like, but they're not.
I'm saying if they don't come from no structure, you pretty much get the same product. I'm saying as far as like me dating and seeing like where they come from, it's like the same shit. They feel like whatever I think is good, I can do that in my relationship, and that's how it should be, because that's how I like it. That's how, you get what I'm saying? So if you see something that's working, like of course you're gonna want to put that in your relationship. But it's like if you don't come from there, you just look around and see and just I like this and I like this. This how I want my relationship to go.
I think in my situation, I pay attention to, like I said, what's being received. So, like, my man responds better to men. If I could say, and I think a lot of men are like that. Like, a woman can say something, but then your homeboy say it next, and then you like, hey, babe, John said blah, blah, blah. And you like, nigga, I just told you that like 5 minutes ago. I can't, man. So, it's like, I just told you that, but because I told you that in this feminine energy, you wasn't receiving the way that I gave it to you. But then when you're not receiving it, and then I'm like, yo, you're going to, pay attention to it because it's an energy that you didn't want me to use in the first place.
Maybe you're not wise enough to see it, but I remember I had a girl tell me something. She was like, why is you going to your homeboy function and he ain't coming to your shit? And I was like, damn.
Right. See, that's how it's supposed to be.
It didn't take me like long to get there. It was just like, as soon as she said it made sense, I was like, damn, you right. What the fuck am I gonna do that?
Right.
So I guess you gotta get wise enough to be like, when my girl say some shit,
it makes sense.
Yeah, it's if my girl give me some wisdom, like I could take that. Like I ain't gotta let my homeboy tell me or no shit like this. So.
That's when it comes with that patience of people growing in their own around, because that's kind of where I be at. I'm like, you don't get me saying this thing right now,
right?
But like you said, like to you it clicked.
Yeah, right then.
Yeah.
Different people, different.
Everybody got their own journey, but that's I also struggle with that patience of why are you not here yet with me, but you haven't gone through what I've been through in order to learn that lesson. So now I pray for patience, and I'm like, all right. Whoo, okay, this ain't.
As soon as you pray for it, you're gonna get tested.
You're gonna get tested, baby. Yes, plenty of them.
So you like got a good relationship with your baby daddy? Y'all in a good space?
We actually are in a good space. We haven't always been there, but we are in a good space now, and I'm happy that we are. It took some growing in patience for us to get there, but we're in a good space now. Like there's nothing we argue about. We communicate about my child. Need to know something. Leave it there. But yeah, I'm thankful for that space, because Lord knows it ain't always been like that.
Okay, so when you meet a new guy, like your child still come first, or like if you get married, will your husband come first?
If I meet in what context? Like, are we saying just like
if you married for 2 years? Is your husband coming first, or your child still coming first?
I feel like it just depends on the situation. I'm not really I'm a person where I'm in the present moment. I'm kind of flowy. Like, I don't necessarily have specific set up things like this is gonna go like this or this is gonna go like that, because I feel like at any given moment you might have to change something around or whatever. Like, if my husband feels disrespected by my child, I'm going to talk to my child. We're going to talk to each other. We're going to figure out. If my child feels disrespected by my husband, she has a voice. So we're going to all figure it out and see how it goes. Like, that's just kind of how.
What if she fight him or something like that?
She my baby ain't.
I'm just saying. Like if she say something disrespectful and he just chunk out the door like, motherfucker, get up out of here, and he shut the door. Like,
that's a problem.
That's exactly why I'm here, BK. That's why I'm
married.
here. If he throw my daughter out the door?
She just said some crazy shit like, you a fuck nigga.
Okay, well, first of all, if you don't have the discipline enough to not throw a child at the door, because you can go too. Like, I'm going to get on to her, but right after that, you can go as well. Because throw it like that kind of example, throwing my child.
Like Jazzy Jazz?
It's like throwing my child at the door. No, yeah, I'm going to correct her, but you're going to go too, sir.
Oh, I got a kid question. Boosie talked about how when his son turns 16, he gonna get a girl to give him head, right? To make sure that he not gay. Y'all think that that's okay?
Guys thought like niggas was trying to get me to fuck like
That's,
second grade. So
I'm gonna say no comment.
That's kind of late. Like,
So you think it's okay? I think that's.
I mean, he already
sexual
gonna be
assault.
fucking anyway.
That's an assumption. What if he not?
I mean, that'll be rare. Like a guy not fucking by that. You get what I'm saying?
That's not child molestation either.
It's not molestation. It's a little
Assault.
No, it's not assault. It's a little weird, but I don't think it's no kind of abuse or nothing.
I just think, what is the point of that? Like, what? Like, if he is or is he not, he can find out on his own. That's how I feel about that.
And what is fellatio gonna do to keep him from being gay? Because a man probably suck peenie better than a woman.
I don't want to know that.
For real, because you know that y'all know what to do,
that.
right? But I mean, you getting him some head ain't gonna just cure the gayness or nothing.
I feel like it's not assault. It's a little weird, but there's some shit shouldn't be said outside the family. If that's what y'all do, that's what y'all do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like that don't deserve to be broadcasted, but I mean, hey, Boosie's also very open and says what the fuck he wants, so hey.
Yeah, he was you don't do that with my kid.
When he first started talking about that gay shit, and I remember I seen his daughter, I was like, she gay as fuck. Like, why is he saying it? And then eventually she had came out. But I've been seeing that shit, but nobody wasn't saying that about it. But
the next guest is here. You want me to do the?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do it.
Okay, so what's something that we haven't asked you about that our audience should know about you?
Shit, y'all don't ask me a lot. What should y'all know about me? I don't even know. Y'all should know that I'm a promoter of love and self-love and love for other people. I'm a promoter of a person of be about your business, be honest, be true. Don't be out here being finessing, and just know whatever you put out into this world is going to circle back around to you. So if something bites you in the ass, it's because you bit somebody in the ass. All right, have a good day.
Alright, literally is no pressure. I appreciate
Y'all
you
done
coming
called
through.
my baby that he had spoke my baby daddy up.
Oh.
Hey,
Hey friend, bye. We leaving now.
He might want you back now.
Shut your
Okay, I will see y'all in a minute. We out. I'm gonna pause like 5 seconds for a picture.